What's good, gamers? I've been bobbing through random games, joining one and all in our zombie slaying journey, and I couldn't help but notice that some folk were having a bit of troubles with the slaying part. But never fear, Angel is here, and we will get you set up today. And what we got today, our bread and butter, is going to be the dash attack. Someone told me when I was playing this game that the dash attack was kind of ass, and I tried it out, and they were totally right. So I made my mission to make the Hame Hame attack a little bit more fun, and I did definitely just that. So when we take our dash strike and we pair it with our lightning strike, which adds electricity to it, and vivisection, it actually becomes a force to be reckoned with. This wombo combo here is going to give you that sustainability with the health regen, as well as putting that elemental burn on them. What we're going to do with that elemental burn is combine that with our corpse blossom, which will do a powerful explosion on every fire, shock, and caustic damaged, and no mercy, which is going to give us that moderate boost to damage for anyone with status effect. So that's a big wombo combo there. Then we're just going to throw in some straight DPS cards, such as Glass Cannon, as well as Surgeon, which is Mame, which will give us that damage boost. As long as you're doing Surgeon, is the Limb Ripper. Every time you're maiming, so that's going to be a bit of an objective, you're going to be getting this damage boost as well as that health regen. So that sustainability is going to be coming hand in hand with it. All this put together with Janus Rage gives you a big buff to your choosing. You can keep your Fury full if you're having a tough time, or use it throughout to keep that damage buff on the go. If you're playing as either Danny or Jacob, swapping in group therapy is extremely viable. That extra stamina keeps you going further. It'll keep you Hame Hame punching to infinity and beyond. Another neat combo is Short Fuse along with Janus Rage. That combo lets you pick and choose when you get which buff a little bit easier. Which brings us to our last card, which is Serial Killer. Um, I have this going for my Jacob character. If you're not Jacob or Danny, a good alternative for this one would be either Ravenous to keep your Fury going, or Pain Threshold up over here to give you that extra little bit of DPS. And with the boring stuff out of the way, we come to our weaponry. I like to keep this a little bit versatile. With my elemental weapons, we go lightning number one, but fire's good too. So I make sure that I got both of them on the go just to be able to deal with any elemental things that I find in the world, like the hydration zombies, or like a water jug on the ground, or oil spilt, whatever it may be. I'm ready for it. Easy DPS to take advantage of. Then we have our DPS weaponry, which is usually going to come packing with that Mutilator mod, which is also going to give you that free stamina regen as well as weakening the foe. It's just kind of amazing all around. I also like to combo that with Precision Strikes as well as Leech. The sustainability and the quick rising DPS from Precision Strikes is just something to behold. And then the last one that you throw in is really up to you. I throw in Violent for some more DPS, or if not, Violent Hazardous is also incredibly strong as well. Now, if you do have trouble with Screamers, you can throw on a blunt weapon as well, as those are super strong against them and will do extra damage. But if not, the Zombie Gone that you get from Miss Styles's little quest series is actually quite incredible. If you put the right combination on there, it has good single target and a little bit of CC as well with its infectious perk that is innate onto it. Other than that though, we reach our ranged weaponry, which to be honest, I tend to get caught up in the bloodlust and tend to forget a little bit about these, but all three of these guys are all powerhouses. We have the AR, which takes care of anything that has any HP with no time. It's got 20 in the mag, and each bullet does, without any buffs, 6,000, with buffs up to 12,000 damage. So ridiculous damage pumped out of that one. The extinction event, which is a revolver you can just pick up off the ground, has amazing crowd control. So if ever you get swarmed, just hit a couple headshots and you're flying. No one's touching you. And then the big shot, if you haven't seen any videos on this, or you haven't done the mission yet for this pistol, do it right now. This thing is incredibly fun to play with, and it makes killing zombies a great time. Last thing that I want to get into here before I throw some gameplay at you guys is actually the autophage tier. I've been seeing some people are a little bit scared to hit that autophage tier 3 because of the no health regen and reduced health recovery. I promise you though, if you run this build, there's enough health recovery to go around, and the health recovery that you get from slaying the zombies is actually better than just sticking to the tier 2 if you just lean into it. So without further ado, we're going to get to some live footage, and I'll show you guys where I farm up my zombies when I was doing my second character to get to level 30 whenever they stole my platinum badge from me and didn't give it back. And I finished my second character and they still haven't given me that trophy for it. So this game will probably forever remain unplatinumed for me. That's a shame. As of recording this, I've actually got 72 hours in the game, and it's been out maybe a week, 2 weeks now, I forget. And I've got 3 days played in it, and they still won't give me my platinum trophy. But I'm not salty in the least. Not even a bit. But yeah, you follow that simple route right there, and you come to this beautiful little place over here. You hit this car alarm here, as well as the cop car. Sometimes you can get this to activate, and then if you move up the hill, there's a small chance that a screamer will spawn up here. We did not get the screamer. We'll just kill this guy for the XP. And as you see, everyone that we're coming up against, not even kind of an issue. I lose some health, but it comes right back. Everyone I come up against eats it. We'll see if we can't get some big boys in here. Although I think one did spawn, and I think he died naturally. Even when I take big explosions, I don't even know how much damage I actually took there because I did a hit at the right time. Big guys go down easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Most little guys die fast. On the armored, Gentlemen, I find quite annoying. I'd let the elements take care of them. It goes nice. Dying with a lot of HP is somewhat common on this game, though. Right there, you saw I died with 2000 HP. This game, I'm not saying is perfect. It's got some bugs to figure out, but we'll get there. The respawn location isn't that far, and money's not really an issue, so if that ever does happen, don't really worry about it. You can see killing though, no issue, 0. There we go, Crusher. If I can hit him. The big boy. Yes. He made it. Welcome to the party. We will be seeing you though. No, no offense, you know, it's nothing personal. Just we don't like you. I get too antsy here. Too excited to use some guns, and then I start shooting everyone that's immune. This is also an incredible money / part farm. If you're ever looking for either of the sort, best place to do it. And just remember, so long as you keep your enemies' weaknesses in check, this game is pretty easy. Don't punch the sharp ones, unless you're super strong. Then you can do what you like. So right here, I dropped in a couple clips that I just wanted to show some situations against some of these Apex Zombitches that are a little bit tougher, like the Butcher variants, as well as the Screamers. So I just wanted to show how this build is really able to close the gaps with the Hame and make quick work with them, and it's really quite easy. Right here though, Dingleberry does not debuff the big boy right away, which I demonstrate right here, and makes a little bit of a difference. They go down a couple swings instead of like 7, so as long as you do that, good to go. User be aware right here though, because the aim assist some days just turns right off. This makes you really question reality itself. One thing that I've yet to talk about, if you could believe it, is actually the equipment. Here I'm using the bait bomb as part of the challenge, and I'm actually using the electro shuriken pretty much all the time. That thing is an amazing little ace in the pocket to use as a one-off for any of these Apex pussies that come up against you and look for the 1v1. They're going to be catching the quick shocks, let me tell you. But as you can see, it's really not necessary. The sword does the same thing. There you have it, folks. A Hame inspired build. Hope you enjoy. Remember to leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one. Later.